It's SmackDown versus Raw versus NXT. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and we're here with the brand new WWE 2K23 My GM, and this is an upgrade. This is bigger and better than last year's. Last year, you just got Raw and SmackDown. This year, you've got a bunch of brands. You've got 3 brands. You've got Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. NXT is playing with the big boys. It's going to be a co-op GM mode, so I'm going to be playing as Mick Foley. Mick Foley's coming out of retirement, not for matches though, because God forbid we don't want to see Mick Foley wrestling in 2023. If we thought Flair nearly died in his last match, I think Mick Foley probably would die if he had another match. But who's going Kurt Angle? Tell them, what's happening?
I'm going Kurt Angle, midget, 5'1", Kurt Angle with no knees, no neck, but he does have a suit and tie in his GM mode.
It's actually crazy when you look at Kurt Angle when he first debuted. The first few years, he's just as big as the other men offenders, like the likes of Austin and Rock. I mean, he's not that much smaller, Triple H.
No, he's done.
And now you look at him and he's fucking looking up to Rey Mysterio. Like, what the hell?
Getting the neck.
And yeah, the third man of this piece of the puzzle. It does look a bit weird. You've got 2 legends with an absolute jabroni sandwiched in the middle, but before we call them jabronis or bums, this jobber will probably beat us this year.
He probably will.
So yeah, we're giving Tyler Breeze NXT. So Tyler Breeze can be the third brand. The brand that, I mean, let's be honest, nobody really cares about. But here, we're going to give him a chance. We're going to give him a chance to compete. So, yeah, here we go. And I feel like 3 brands works this year because of the massive roster. If you remember back in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, you had the addition of ECW, you had the freeway GM mode, but the fact that the game only had, 53, 52 wrestlers in it, it did kind of screw over that. So, at least we don't have those worries this time around.
With millions of wrestlers, hundreds of wrestlers.
Unfortunately, 95% of them suck, but here, we've got lots. So,
can we get Mick and Kurt Angle wrestling on their own brand?
Mate. There we go. So, AI difficulty, we're going to go in hard. Game difficulty, going to go hard. Opening budget, I feel like we should go for the most, because we kind of want to stack the rosters out, don't we?
That's what we want to do. Give them the money. Duffel bags.
Player order will go straight. Shake-ups on. Well, I mean, why wouldn't you have I don't even know what shake-ups are, to be honest. But we'll
draft.
Alright, we'll keep them on. Draft pool will keep on default, and auto draft will keep off. The draft pool thing really bothers me because it doesn't give you the entire roster to draft from. It just gives you, you can pick 100 people. You can make 100 people available, and they'll just randomly pick 75 of those people for you to draft, you know. So it sucks that you do miss out on some big names, but regardless, we're just going to.
I don't see why you just can't have the option to pick who you want. If you want 100 people, why can't you pick 100 people?
Because you'd run out of money, but I get your point. If you want the entire roster to be available for the draft, I don't see why that can't happen.
Yeah.
You know, but whatever. So here we go, let's do it, let's go, let's get into WWE 2K23, My GM. Is it going to be better than last year's game? Let's hope so.
Season 1.
Last year was pretty repetitive, but each GM will start with a budget of $3.2 and $3.25 thousand dollars, $1,000,000 even. I mean, what would you do if you woke up and you seen that amount in your bank balance?
I would be doing this shit.
Yeah, the controller would be getting put down straight away. GMs will take turns on drafting one after the other. There will be 9 rounds of drafting. After the 9th round, drafting becomes optional. Let's be honest, I mean, who's going to end after 9 rounds? You've got 4 matches, 3 promos, 9 rounds is just not enough. You can opt out after the 9th round though, or you can keep drafting until you're out of cash.
Out of money.
So here we go. With that said, let's go ahead and do it. John Cena is the top man there. I'm going to be first. Raw gets the first draft pick. I get to pick any of these people I want. Lucky me. I get the entire. So what do we got? Let's have a quick look then. So I didn't even know Noam Dar was in the game, but I see him.
What?
Noam Dar. How the hell did he?
Where is Noam Dar?
How did he sneak into this game? That's insane. I also noticed some of the popularity in the game is pretty crazy, but yeah. I mean, Liv Morgan 52 popularity, that's the one that struck me. It's like, wasn't she champion? Don't a lot of people like Liv Morgan?
R-Truth's got 90 stamina.
Crazy. I just find it weird that Liv Morgan is the same level as Humberto, Mustafa Ali for popularity. Drew Gulak's got more popularity than Liv Morgan. I'm not really buying that. Nikki Ash more popular. I don't get it, guys, but that's the rules. That's the rules that we're playing by. And like I said, Roman Reigns is the top dog with Ronda Rousey, with Asuka, with Becky Lynch. Who do I go for? I want the man, but I don't really want this man. I want a man, an actual man. So I think we're going to go with the one and only John Cena. I'm going to go with Big Match John. Sorry, anybody wanted John? It's too late. I'm getting him.
Alright, he's got John. I'm greeting. Who's NXT going to get?
Holy shit, NXT going for the big dog. The head of the table. Whoa, and that's just kind of woof.
That is absolutely shatting my scrambled eggs.
Yeah, that's not very good. Oh no. What the hell happened there? NXT throwing a spanner in the works there. Jesus. How could you do that?
Ah, well. Crossroads it is.
It's a nightmare for SmackDown, but they're going to make up for it by picking the American Nightmare. Alright, we're moving on to Raw now. I'm going to go with, I've got my top male dude, so I'll probably go with the female. I'll pick the man, Becky Lynch.
I feel like back in the day, right? See, after like the first 6 rounds, you still had a great pull.
After
I
one
feel
round.
like you get 1 round and you're like, right, who the fuck's next?
See now, see if I pick Cena, you're shafted, man. There's nobody else. Anyway, I'm going to pick Becky Lynch. Who's NXT going to pick? They're going to pick... Yeah, R-Truth. Not a bad pick.
Capital Punishment feud. I'm going to go with...
The Rated R Superstar. Edge. Okay, right, moving on. The line starts behind me.
Why the fuck's he so high?
I'm not too sure, but what I've noticed is it's actually pretty hard to get like good main event male fighters in this game. The majority of the top male wrestlers are like bruisers, which is pretty annoying.
Bruisers.
You've got like Cena's a bruiser, Brock's a bruiser, Lashley's a bruiser, Roman Reigns is a bruiser.
What's that, bro?
Like, if you match up the classes, you know, if you
can you only have a certain amount?
No, you can pick as many as you want, but like the ratings do better if you. So like a cruiserweight matched up against a giant will get you better ratings. A bruiser matched up against a fighter will get you better ratings. A specialist can kind of go up against anybody. But they don't have like a, you know.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I could pick Finn Balor. I don't really want to. That's the question. I don't want to. Who's the next best fighter that's a heel? Male. Jesus Christ. MVP. I don't like pick him either.
1, 2.
Logan Paul. Tell you what. Logan Paul versus Cena. It could bloody happen.
There's a lot of women there.
There is. It could happen, but you know what? I feel like I could go with a specialist. Who's the top? Dolph Ziggler. It should have been me. I don't mind Dolph.
It should have been.
I can't pick him. I'm
Right,
gonna go
with a million rounds to go.
I'm gonna go with
something.
Seth freaking Rollins. There you go, boom.
Who's NXT going to go for? Ronda Rousey.
Tell you what, their first and third pick's been pretty good. I don't know what they were thinking with R-Truth like, but
I mean, who am I thinking here?
Must be conserving their cash. Well, you've got Edge, you've got Cody Rhodes, you've got 2 specialists, I think. Yep, they're specialists, so you've got 2 faces as well. Is that something you're going to keep an eye on? Round 2, was it all faces? Round 3 so far has been all heels. Does that mean you're going to go with a healer?
I don't know who I'm going to go with because they're all fucking shite, so...
Randy Orton.
I'm going to go with Randall Keith-Orton.
Alright. 3 faces. I think he's a specialist as well. Alright, moving on to Raw's round 4 pick. Who am I going to go with? You know what? I think I am actually going to go with Finn Balor. Because...
Damn.
I don't mind Dolph. I think Dolph... Braun Strowman though. Oh, he's a jobber, but I could make him into something great, couldn't I?
He could be a giant jobber.
A giant jobber there. Yeah, the options aren't great. Like, I feel like they've missed it quite a lot of people in this draft. Either that or
Brock ain't there.
Yeah, Brock Lashley. Oh, free agency.
Don't Bobby Lashley's there either.
Bobby Lashley's no there, so they've missed it quite a few biggins. I'm gonna pick Finn Balor. Line starts behind me. There you go. NXT. NXT must have a strategy where they do one good pick, then one shit pick.
It has to be like...
They went Reigns, Truth, Rousey, Dana Brooke. Looking after that money.
Oh boy. Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley there. Alright, moving on to Raw now. I've got Becky Lynch. I need Nakamura. Though, I don't know. He'd link up well with Cena. Gunther. I want to avoid Big E. I'm not a big fan of Big E, to be honest with you.
Neither is, what's that guy called?
Ridge Holland.
Ridge Holland, that guy.
Ah.
Let's just say Hacksaw Ridge.
Kofi Kingston, Jimmy Uso. I feel like the Usos, you kind of need one or the other. I don't want to pick one because I don't get the other. That would be annoying. Elias.
We just know NXT's going to hoover the other one, so we pick one.
I'm not going to pick that one. Mustafa Ali. Maybe I should pick Mustafa. Austin Theory. Austin Theory. Did I go with A-Town down? Alright, maybe go with Solo Sikoa. Maybe not. Logan Paul. Do I want Logan Paul? No, not yet. Maybe later, but not yet. Shanky. Shanky's a big pick. We're getting down here. We're getting to the bottom of the barrel. Do you want any of these? Probably not. You probably want to avoid these people if you want to win. With that said, I think I'm going to pick. I'm going to
Pick somebody.
Oh, pick.
10.
Fucking pick Bailey. There you go. He pressured me into picking someone I hate.
Oh, Big E's went to NXT.
Big E there. I mean, you just said he had a broken neck and he was retiring. Obviously not.
Obviously not. Man. Why is Elias getting recommended, man? Elias should be recommended to nobody, because he's... I'm going to go with Austin Theory.
Ah, damn it. A-Town down's been stolen on me, right? Here we go. Cena, Lynch, Balor, Rollins, and Becky. Oh, not Bailey so far. Let me see then. Who are we going to go with? We're going to add. Who are we going to go with? The last 3 picks have been heels. I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep that trend going. Montez Ford, Master Ciampa. Where's all the? What the? Where's all the? Down, 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 down. I'll go Matt Riddle.
Is that his theme? I don't know. 1, 2. Yeah, the clock tick. 1, 2. It's about to start tick.
Who's SmackDown going to go with? Pick number 6.
Damian Priest, he's on fire.
Nice, you've broken up the Judgment Day.
Oh, aye.
You've broken up the Judgment Day there, fella. Let me see here. Who have I got?
I took Rhea Ripley though.
That's true. Maybe tune them up. Don't want Elias, I really don't. Don't want Eric either. Logan Paul. I'm just going to be honest, man. It doesn't seem like there's that many good picks left. And we're not even anywhere near. This is a wee bit concerning. I'll pick Asuka, I guess, because why not? But
who's NXT going to pick? Oh no!
Oh no! I was looking at Ray. Ray was one of my next.
I was debating Ray and all.
Ray was one of my next big guys. Like, I was considering taking Ray. SmackDown budget currently sitting at 1.9 million. Need to keep an eye on that.
Giant.
Raquel, oh fuck! I'm at 1.5. Jesus Christ! I need to go easy here.
Gotta speculate to accumulate.
I need to go easy. I'm gonna pick. Oh God! I don't like. I'll go with Carmella.
Carmella, who's NXT going? Mace.
Again, another. It's good then. Shit. I pick Rey Mysterio, legend, then Mace.
Look at these 2 guys, man. Are they even brothers?
Yeah, one of them kind of looks retarded. Like, one of them's got no build.
Oh, and Solo Sikoa.
One of them's HBK, and the other one's genetic. Alright, here we go. Who am I going to pick next? I'm going to pick.
Kimo Kona.
I'm not picking her. I'm going to pick. The monster among men is coming. Or is he coming to Raw? I need to be on my money here. I've actually just realised that the money is becoming a little bit of an issue here. I could maybe afford to get like one top. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll go Braun. We'll go Braun. NXT goes Shayna Baszler. And now it's SmackDown's turn. Is SmackDown going to go with Noam Dar?
No, we're going to go with Cora Jade.
Cora Jade goes to SmackDown. Right, I've got 1.1 million left. I might go for like kind of one more big star and then look to tone it down a wee bit in the spending. So, the Usos are both still available. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting one of them, but I'm just afraid if I pick one, the other one will disappear. I don't want that.
Be very afraid.
I don't want that. So, Fear my hand. Does he deserve another chance?
No.
Definitely not. Like, didn't deserve a first chance, never mind a second chance. I'm gonna go with. I'll go with. fuck it, Dolph Ziggler.
You're just throwing money in the wind here.
I do need to go easy from now on, like.
Main event, Jimmy Uso.
Pretty sure Jay's the one that's main event.
Well, I'm going to turn Jimmy into main event.
Main event of well. Fine, if you pick Jimmy, I'll pick Jay.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm the man.
Well, I've some guy.
Oh shit, I've just realised I've spent most of my money. I picked you. I made a mistake.
So we're going to go away. Nikita Lyons.
Oh man, 600,000. Right, I definitely need to escape the bottom of the barrel here. Let's get into the also runs. I may have to take Nom Noir. Sorry, like, but we're getting to the stage here where I might have to take him. Could take Aaliyah. I don't have Aaliyah. Do I want Aaliyah? Maybe. Madcap Moss. No.
Madcap Moss.
He's a bit of a boring. He's a boring man. I could take Fear Mahan though, who's also a boring man. Let's be real. Did I take Fear?
There's a lot of boring men here.
Oh no. I could take Shanky. Shanky could dance his way to greatness on Monday Night Raw. Well, Logan Paul 159 is pretty cheap. I'm taking Dexter Lumis, a fighter. Do I need a fighter? Cena's a fighter. Oh, Mustafa Ali. Do I want him? No. Who am I going with? Nah, I'm getting this is too expensive for me. I need to get back to the bottom here. My money's running out. I'm gonna go with do I go in
No, you never go with Natalia. I don't care what the option is, you never go for Natalia.
I've seen on Natalia or so he start like.
Why? What, is both specialists?
Aye. Indy Hartwell is coming to Raw.
Specialist in failure?
Indy Hartwell is on Team Raw. Good for you, half of that.
We're going to take Charlotte Flair.
Alright, I am beginning to panic here. Let's see what my roster is looking like. We've got Asuka, Cena, Lynch, Balor, Rollins, Ziggler, Bayley, Strowman, Riddle, Carmella, Jay, Indy Hartwell. Alright, I need to go with a couple of cheap options here, don't we? I know cheap options are cheap for a reason, but people on this list do seem really shit. Like that's the problem I have.
Yeah, no arm dog is dog meat. No arm dog meat. No arm dog meat.
I don't want to do it because the guy's boring as fuck, but Madcap Moss. I feel bad taking him, like, but
he's mad.
Butch is on NXT. No Sheamus here, by the way. No Ridge Holland. No Karrion Kross. I don't think of anyone else that's been missing it.
Dexter Lumis.
Dexter Lumis goes to SmackDown. Alrighty, I've got 400k left, so I mean, I can probably get 3 more people if I'm conservative with my money. Does no Amdar come to Raw? He really shouldn't, like, should he?
No. One way ticket back.
Axiom. Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is coming to Raw. Screw it. I'll give Apollo Crews a chance. I'll book him right.
Drew Gulak.
I'm glad NXT picked Drew Gulak, because I certainly wasn't.
Gunther.
Big Gunther.
Steiner.
Big Gunther is on Monday night. Let's see, I've got 267 left. Let's see. Do a drop, am I? No. Definitely not. Again, you do get to these options, like, and you feel like there's not much there. Am I going to go with Noam Dar? Am I really going to go with Noam Dar? I kind of have to. I'm sorry, guys, but I feel like I have to pick this guy.
Kind of do, don't you?
Unless I try and take one of the Creed brothers, but I don't want this retard, I want the other one. He's no there. Did NXT pick him?
I don't know.
Oh, he's there, Julius Creed. I take Julius Creed. Did I take them both? I need a tag team division. I can't afford them both.
Exactly.
Damn it, it costs 300k. Oh man. Dominic Mysterio. Can't afford Dominic Mysterio. It's the cheapest person left. If I get Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, you're humped, mate. You can't afford T-Hawk.
I can't even get Dominic and Aaliyah. Oh.
Gary Neville.
I don't really want her though. This is too difficult, man. I feel like my GM's mode's crashing down in front of my eyes. I'm destined for failure.
Lock me in the crossface and hold me tight.
He doesn't even link up with anybody. Snow on Dar. Oh, feel dirty. Just feels wrong, like, to be honest with you. Picking me one door, like, I had to do it. You got money left, like, you
Logan Paul.
not enjoying this. Like, 150, do we go back? And keep in mind, we also need to put a show on as well, so we need to reserve some money for that, so.
That's your humped.
I wouldn't say I'm humped, like, but I would.
You've got about 10 grand between you for a show.
I would say this next option is going to be a cheap one, let's just say that. I could go with Tamina and that would leave me 6k.
Nobody's shitter than Tamina.
Dominic would leave me minus 3 grand in debt. We've all been there. Let me see. That takes so we start. Do I need a woman?
You're not a man, no?
Looks like it. Monkey. I'm going to go with. Oh, they're all women though. Go with Axiom, but I kind of have to take a chick. I can't really afford another. Or I could just bail out and I could have that roster do me. Is this roster good enough to fight against SmackDown and NXT? That's the big question. Let me check my limit again. Asuka, Becky, Bayley, Carmella, Indy Hartwell. I don't think I drafted to though. I wish I could have that back. I know what, screw it. We're gonna give Aaliyah a chance. She's the last bit. Lowest rated popularity. I'm not having that. Actually, I'm having it. She's shit. We'll go with. I'll go with Aaliyah. Screw it. Have to go the cheapest option. So there you go. That's Monday Night Raw done. That's our main guys on this screen apparently. Mick Foley's like the top man. If you don't include Cena. We've got Cena, Rollins, Bayley, Riddle, Becky, Asuka, Balor, and Carmella. What's your initial thoughts on that roster right there?
Big Match John's carrying it.
He is carrying it, he is. But there you go. I'm happy enough with that.
There you go. Who's GG Dolan? 460. Who we going with here?
Dominic Mysterio. NXT's done, and this is NXT's roster. Tyler Breeze. I mean,
why is our truth like NWA R-Truth?
Tell you what, Mysterio's not on the right side there, is he?
No.
Should move over. It's not a bad roster. Like if you look at the left side and pretend MVP's in his prime.
Aye.
And pretend Big E's not.
Isn't the prime?
And pretend that Big E's not in hospital with a broken neck. If you do that, it's...
And Ronda Rousey's not horrendous.
I know.
And the big dog's not boring as fuck.
Well, there you go there. Anyway, here we go. That is the NXT roster, and moving on now. Let's see what SmackDown does. They've got 307k left, so they could probably get like 2 more picks or one really good pick. It all depends on what they're going to go for. Depends what they need as well.
Yeah, it does depend what we need. And what do we need? Do we really?
What's your roster there?
Let's see. We need a man. So
I need a man.
We're going to go with
Kofi Kingston.
Looking for a fight.
80k, and that is it. There's the SmackDown roster right there. Thoughts on that? You got Austin Theory, Randy Orton.
I think it looks a bit more youthful, even though those guys are like all 40. So when you look at it like that,
why is Kurt Angle wearing a Conor the Crusher tag?
I don't know.
I'm not impressed with that, but there you go. That's the SmackDown roster drafted. So again, here we can see that the rosters. I mean, if you look at the top page, we've got the better draft here. Let me see. I'd say it's pretty close, like in the top 6.
No, fucking NXT's by far the worst.
It is. What about the next 6? It's still pretty. Gulak, Ivar, Angel, Nikki Hash, MVP or Truth. Not much better. Raw got Jey Uso, SmackDown got Jimmy Uso. That should be pretty interesting. But yeah, we'll see. SmackDown got an extra person. Could that come in handy? Could that help SmackDown towards victory, guys?
Hopefully. I hope it does. I really hope it does.
We don't know. But what we do know is that is the draft
Hall of
completed.
Fame.
And yeah, we will now be moving into the Hall of Fame. Well, that's how you get into the Hall of Fame. You have to earn 10 Hall of Fame trophies. You would assume that if you've earned a Hall of Fame trophy, though, that you're already in it, would you not?
I know you would think that, but trophies can be awarded through either career achievements or seasonal challenges. Entering the Hall of Fame will allow you to continue playing or retire your save file. You know best. Good luck. I don't know who signed that squiggly line. Was it Triple H? Not too sure, but again, I mean, I see what they're going for with all this stuff, but do you not feel like it just feels a bit forced? Like, what's this whole Hall of Fame stuff? Anyone in WWE gets entered into the Hall of Fame, so I'm not really 100% sure about what's going on here. But are we advancing into the promised land of GM mode?
We are. Let's go. Let's do it.
Indianapolis.
Well, hold on. They seem to change. They must change the premium live
Tonight
event.
is the night.
Tonight is the night. The debut show. We have high hopes for you. That's nice to know. With the roster we have, I think we'll do okay. Cannot wait to get started. Yeah, we're going to storm this. Mick Foley.
No.
Good, I'm expecting big things of Raw this
I'm
season.
going to commit and pedigree, you big man.
Now we need to select a Raw champion. Wow, okay, we need to select a Raw champion. I feel like I want to pick Cena, but the reason I'm not going to pick Cena...
17 times.
Yeah, I feel like that should be earned. Be a bit of a jobber way to win it, wouldn't it? This would be like Bischoff just handing Triple H the big gold belt. Can't be doing that. But who else can you put the belt on here? On fucking Dolph Ziggler? Specialist in failure? Jesus Christ, I picked a bad...
Scroll down.
Can't.
That's it.
Is that what the men I got?
9 men.
Oh, I got no Andor.
I will.
I think I have to go with Seth Rollins, don't I?
Yep, I'd say so.
Yeah, it's going to be Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. He hasn't even held a world title in about 4 years. But you know what? He's going to get this one. So there you go. Seth freaking Rollins is going to be the Raw World Champion. And as for the Women's World Champion, we've got Asuka, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Carmella, Andy Hartwell, and Aaliyah. Can't really be the bottom two. It's not really going to be Carmella either. I feel like Becky Lynch was the last person to hold a world title. Does that mean we go with Becky Lynch, or does that mean nothing at all? I'm not too sure. Well, you know what? We went with Seth Rollins. Fuck it. We'll give the other belt to his wife. Why not? She wears the pants in that relationship anyway. So yeah, there you go. They can both have belts. Can both have belts that holds up their pants. Although Seth Rollins doesn't wear any. Anyway, here we go. Let's select those champions. Boom. Triple H was waiting to see how your first show fares. So that's good to see. Ensure that Bayley fights this week. Why, Triple H? Why are you doing it dirty like that? Why do we have to ensure that?
We have to have a Bayley match.
So we've got 1 million fans. Our revenues at 37,000. Hopefully, let's see the show logistics. I wonder how much, once you put the show together, how much does it cost? So you have to start in the high school gym, which again, I think is abysmal, but that's what you have to do. So we will select that. I don't think that stuff costs anything. It doesn't. Okay.
You're just getting the basic stuff until you unlock everything else.
So, I mean, the good news is none of that stuff costs anything. Manage roster, so there you go. Got Becky Lynch and Seth freaking Rollins as the champions. We'll look at the sign fee agents. Got Kevin Owens. You can see a lot of people here that were not in the draft. Kevin Owens wasn't in the draft. Braun Breaker wasn't in the draft.
Keith Manhattan.
He looks like a cool dude. Looks kind of reminds me of Billy for Resident Evil Zero. Dante Roberts.
Clay Courtman. Jackson Smooth.
They could at least try and make these people look real, though, couldn't they? I mean, look at this person here. Neon Bright Star.
Adrian Williams. Looks like the Hardys on crack. Oh, wait.
Oh. In terms of who could I sign if I really wanted to? I mean, I could sign Liv Morgan, or I could sign Carmelo Hayes, or I could sign... I could sign Titus O'Neil. You know what? They want to sign somebody that... No, you know what? I'll give my roster the benefit of the doubt. So I like to give my boys the benefit of the doubt play. So that's what we're going to do here. In terms of power cards, I've got some available. 50k. Where am I going to get that for? I can't do any of this stuff, guys. Here's the Hall of Fame trophy progress, and you can see in terms of the fan ratings, nothing's happened yet because we haven't done a show. But we are going to do our first show, guys, in episode 2. So what you need to make sure you do is you need to leave a like on this video, you need to comment on this video, you need to subscribe to the channel, and you need to beg us for part 2. And even if you do that, or if you don't do that, part 2 will be here sooner than you know. So yeah, part 2, we will see the first Monday Night Raw. We'll see a lot of matches. We might crown some new champions as well, and we might get some challengers for the main belts also. Of course, then we'll move into SmackDown. We'll find out who SmackDown and NXT are appointing as their champions, and everything is going to be great, guys. But this is it. It's the SmackDown versus Raw versus NXT My GM mode. Hope you've enjoyed episode 1, which was mainly the draft and us burying the entire roster. But yeah, episode 2, expect to see action. So that's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Till then, though, peace.